Hey Frank, hope you had a good break. Were you able to actually kind of get away for a little bit, or have you already been diving into film such the last couple of days?
Yeah, well, I did mentally take a break, from everything, and enjoyed some time with my wife, and my kids, and caught up with them. So it was a good break to recharge and ready to get back after it.
Hey, so you had mentioned before the break started that you were only going to have one practice day, which doesn't allow you to do that much before you start playing games. So just wondered how you want to try to optimize that, and then along with that, what would the update with Anthony Davis be at this point?
Yeah, well, practices like this try to go 6 to 8 hours and get everything in, and we want to get covered. Obviously you can't go that long, but we'll be as productive as we can. I want to get guys up and down without overdoing it and fatiguing them for tomorrow's game. So it's a balance we'll strike throughout this practice. And with regard to Anthony, Anthony won't play tomorrow. He'll be reevaluated tomorrow night actually by our team doctors, and we'll have an update for you guys at that point, not before.
Bill?
Hey Frank, good to see you again. What is the status of Marc Gasol, and is he going to be back, or is he still out with the protocols?
Yeah, he's still out with the protocols, and don't really have a timeline on it. He's going to be in the health safety protocols until he's cleared. So he's still out.
Dave?
Frank, what level of interaction did you have with your team over the break, or was it intentional, kind of let everyone have their time? LeBron said like a reset was necessary for everyone.
Yeah, intentional. Let everybody have their space. Enjoying catching up with them. I've seen a couple of them so far today, but I didn't have any interaction with the guys over the break.
Al?
Hey Frank, the second half of the schedule is so jam packed. You have 8 back-to-backs. By strength of schedule, you guys are ranked pretty high in the league. Does that alter sort of how you approach that? Either maybe kind of trying to preserve guys for the playoffs, or have you already thought ahead about how you might approach that?
Yeah, well, it's a unique situation. I do feel like this is I don't feel like that this is, but it definitely is a different type of situation than a normal All-Star break. Normal All-Star break, you're probably about 3/4 of the way through the season, and you're in the stretch run. We're halfway there. We're one game away from exactly the midpoint of the season. We played 37. We have 35 left. So we still have a lot of basketball to be played. My biggest concern right now is 9 days off with one practice going into this stretch. We'll be mindful of trying to build our, much like the short off season, trying to build our guys' legs back up, play games to win without overdoing it with their bodies and putting them at risk to injury. So, it's a very challenging balance, but that's my biggest concern right now is dealing with this 9 days off.
Dave, for a follow-up?
Frank, I understand that tomorrow will be the reevaluation for Anthony. Will he be involved in any sense in today's practice? If so, how?
Yeah, he's not going to be in today's practice. Yeah. He'll be here present. He'll be here. He's here. Pretty sure he's here. He lifted this morning, but he will not be in practice today.
Eric Williams?
Hey Frank, during the first half of the season, you got a chance to look at a number of different options in terms of the roster with the new guys there. Do you feel comfortable kind of having an idea of what everybody can do and how they fit going to the second half of the season?
I do, but the whole season is a sort of a blank canvas of all the things you want to see what they can do, and different combinations and whatnot that I think we'll still be looking at. As you learn certain things about certain guys, you put them in different positions, and continue to find ways to make sure that everybody's being in the best position that you can put them in to have success on the court. So I think that process it requires a full season, although we know a lot more now than when we began a season.
Right, last one, we're going to wrap with Kyle.
Yeah, Frank, just as a follow-up, you guys signed Damian to a second 10-day today. What, I know it was kind of just a splash in him before you guys went to break, but what did you see in that first stint, and what do you want to see in terms of integration growth from him, maybe that might help him get a longer-term stint?
Yeah, I want to see more of what he did. I thought he played well for us. You know, he plays the role of a lob threat. Don't try to play outside of that lane, you know, offensively. You know, to be a screener and a lob threat and a rebounder offensively, and then defensively to be able to man the middle, you know, and be a shot blocker and play within our pick and roll coverages, and obviously to rebound the ball and match up with other teams, you know, bigger centers. I think is what we asked of him last week. I thought he did well with it, and you know, we'll continue to look at that over these next 10 days.